To begin Unit 22 on designing office publications, we're starting in Lesson 106 with cover page. Check page 423 and 424. Press the space bar 2 times in order to ensure that the document will be scored properly in GDP. This is how 2 spaces should look if you have show hide turned on. Now we're going to insert a picture related to vision or reading. So we go to the Insert tab, Clip Art, and I'm searching for vision. You can search for eye, vision, reading, anything you like, and choose a graphic that you like and would like to design your cover page around. I'm going to use this one. We're to drag and size the picture so that it looks similar to the one as illustrated on page 424. I think it should be just a bit bigger than this. Check. The text wrapping, it should be in front of or square. And if you'll check more layout options under text wrapping, you'll see that we can align it centered relative to the page, and that will help us get it in the right place without having to depend totally on how it looks to us. We can refine all of our positioning at the end when we're finished. And you might want to consider whether this little document you're making is going to be bound. If it's going to be left bound, you will want to leave an extra space in the margin and have things a little off-center to the right. But we're not going to worry about that at this point. We're going to move on to step 3, where we're going to insert word art. About the size and position as the one at the top of the illustration, with the words Preferred Optical Vision Plan in 2 lines, as shown there. So let's go to word art and see if we can find something with a color or style that will go with the graphic we've already chosen. Okay, it says we're to use the default font. That's very difficult for me because I do not like Times New Roman, so I may not do that, but let's see. Preferred Optical, and then a new line, Vision Plan. I'm afraid I can't stay with that, so I'm going to change to Tempest Sands ITC. We can change the size by dragging, so I'm going to enlarge it here. You can choose your style and color to coordinate with the picture. And then we're going to go to step 5, create a text box about the size and position as the one at the bottom of the illustration on page 424 to hold the directory information. So we go to the Insert tab, Text Box, and we're going to move down to Draw Text Box. The first thing we're going to do is right-click and format the text box so that we can remove both the fill, choose no color, and the line, say no color, and OK. Now, click right in front of that paragraph mark, change to Cambria Bold, go to the Home tab to work on our font changes here. Cambria Bold and 20 point. Then we will center, Control E, type directory, follow, press Enter. Painting, Vision, Care, Specialists. In 2 lines, as illustrated, press Enter 2 times. Now we're going to change to Cambria, so the same font, but 16 point, and type for all salaried employees of the, okay, and this is where we break the line and press enter 2 times. One more change, we're moving to 18 point and typing September 2000 and the current year, which right now is 2010. Then finally we want to change any of the font colors to coordinate with the picture as desired. Take good design principles in mind. You don't want to make anything too light so that it's not readable. Keep in mind if it should be printed in black and white, how it might turn out. So let's take a look here at blues. I'm going to try a dark blue at this range. I think that's good. Now let's turn show hide off so we can get a look at our document. You can resize the text box now that it's finished. I think I'm going to move it down a little. Let's take a view of our page. Let's try to view the whole page so that we can get a sense of the spacing. You can adjust anything you like to make it visually appealing. When you're finished, be sure that you have proofread every word. Even though there are so few words on the page, it's particularly important that they be spelled correctly. Then return to GDP, save, score, and review your document.